Hey, my people. So I just want to check in with you guys, give you a little bit of information as we really just get started with this whole e-learning thing and doing class online. So I know a ton of you have actually reached out and said how much you miss school. As much as you guys talk about not liking school when you're there, you sure have said how much you miss it. So please know I do miss seeing you guys as well, and we are going to get through this together, guys. So I know there's going to be some bumps in the road. I know this is boring for a lot of you. You are bored, you want to go, you want to do things, you want to see your friends, all that kind of good stuff. But for right now, this is the best situation we can do. I'd encourage you guys just keep following those rules. Um, as much as you can, stay quarantined, stay locked in, all those kinds of stuff. You guys be safe. Keep your family safe as well. So keep that in mind. It's not just about you possibly getting sick, it's about other people getting sick. So keep washing those hands and doing all that kind of good stuff. But as we get going with this whole process, many of you have done a wonderful job of answering the questions, replying, tell me what color you think awesome sauce is. And most of you know my favorite color. Some of you are a little bit off, but a lot of you actually did know. So that does thrill my soul. So here's the thing, guys. I just want to make sure you guys know what to be looking for and sort of how this process is going to work. So I want to take just a couple moments of your time and go ahead and do that. So I'm going to show you what here in just a moment. I'm going to show you what my screen looks like and kind of what your screen looks like. They're similar, but there are some differences. But I want to make sure you have the kinds of information so you know what to look for when you log in to look for your assignments, not only from my class, but also your other classes as well. All right, so first things first, I am going to go ahead and show you what my screen actually looks like when I log into Edsby. So my screen does look a little bit different. It's very similar in a couple things here, but the main thing is this section right here in the middle. This is the feed. So if you ever hear me talk about it's in the feed, it's this section right here where you see when I post things, they go here. And then at the bottom of that, you'll see where it says reply. So when I tell you things like, hey, I want you to reply to this post right here. Or you can go into, I tell you like in this one for today, reply to other people their answers, you click reply here, it applies directly to them. So this is where you're gonna see what your assignments are, is when they get posted. Now also over here in this thing called the journal is also where you'll see your various assignments and things like that. Basically what's going to happen is, I know remember those whiteboards, guys, that were hanging up there, it would have like a calendar and all that kind of stuff. Well, realistically, guys, same information is now here on this Edsby screen. So they sort of what we're doing for today and how we're going to get there, that's the topics covered, and then the to do. All right, now to do may change. Of course, obviously you're gonna have some times where you're gonna need to get into Clever, read in that textbook and answer some questions. Other times I have a video for you to watch and answer questions or take notes on. Different things, guys. It's gonna be a variety of stuff. We're not just gonna sit back and read and answer questions. I know that's boring for you. It's boring for me. And you know what? History is not boring. It's an exciting thing. And so hopefully this will give you a little different perspective as we go through it. There's gonna be days I'm gonna post a video like this. It's gonna have that PowerPoint that you would have seen in class. And it will also have me lecturing through it as well. Now, a lot of times I'm gonna shorten these up. So, because, well, most of you guys don't want to sit in front of a computer screen staring at me talking at you for 45 minutes. But it'll be something like that. You'll see the PowerPoint screen up, much like you're seeing my screen now. And then from there, you will, be able to follow along, take your notes, pause it if you need more time, all that kind of good stuff. Okay. All right. Now, so that's what my screen looks like. Yours will look very similar. I do have a sample here, if I could find it, of what your screen looks like. So here's to hoping I can get that for you. All right. go. All right. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's take a look at this here for you. All right, so again, you've probably seen this, but I just want to make sure that everyone's on the same page. You'll see that this looks very similar to what mine look like. Again, the recent activity is that feed. Now, this is going to have all your classes in it. So when I post or your science class, math class, all that stuff, it'll all be in here, guys. You also have a calendar here with all the classes in it. It can be, I know for some of you it may seem overwhelming, and you know what, I understand that. But if you go into each individual class, just go down, go through, maybe you go in order. So maybe you go do your first period, your second period, third period, right on down the line as you get through them. So you stay organized. It's up to you guys. You do have some flexibility in this, but I will tell you, you need to get your stuff done. You've got to stay on top of it, guys. This isn't something where you can just sort of mess around with it. Stay on top, check every day, keep doing through your to-do list. Now, different teachers are going to probably have some different times where they're posting because we don't have a specific time that we've been given yet to have stuff. Now, I can tell you that my goal is to have it out there for you by about 9 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning on the day you need to be working on it, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind as you go through, all right? So that's some very brief information there for you. There's going to be other stuff coming out as we go along. As we get further into this, I will tell you this, if you have not linked up with me on Remind, definitely you need to get that done. There's a post in there. It's pinned on there. Every class has their own code, that kind of stuff. If you don't see it, send me a message through Etsy, and I will get you connected with that. Remind, for those of you who are on it, you know I send out reminder messages. I tell you when things are posting. It's all that kind of good stuff. It's really the easiest and fastest way to get a hold of me if you need stuff. And I can reply there's 3 or 4 different ways I can reply. So it's definitely easier for me. And I would definitely love to have you guys get signed up with that and connected with me there. So if you have any questions, shoot me a message, Etsy, Remind, any of that kind of good stuff. Let me know how things are going. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you later, my peoples.